There was a presentation by the Fitment Committee to look at the problem of inversion. This is more from the point of view of wanting to share the information, because we have had GST Council looking at problems arising out of rate reduction and input being more expensive than the final input being taxed at a higher rate than the final product, and so on. The inverted tax structure problem. And on that, the council had several times, more than twice, I can remember myself, have raised issues about what is this, how are we going to sort it out. So the committee had gone into great detail to see which are those 4, 5, 6 items on which the refunds are more than what you collect, or the inversion is so sharp that it's becoming a matter of contention. So they had looked into the issues, and purely from the point of view of sharing the finding of that committee, that was put before the council as to which are those items and what is the kind of refunds which are coming up because of inversion. And after the presentation, the members have been fully informed of it. Where there was thought that it could lead to a decision to be made now about correcting the inversion, which might result in an increase in the tax on a certain kind of commodity, people said it may not be the best time, whilst it wasn't even the objective. The objective was to share, but some members did say, do you want to consider now doing it? Do you want to correct it now? And some of the items, it may not be the best time. So we heard it all, and that is fine. Now, but of course, from among those items mentioned, the members themselves came back to talk about it once lunch was over. And post-lunch, when members raised the issue of saying, but on 1 or 2 items, the inversion can be corrected even now. And one such an item was the mobile phones. So, post this inversion-related discussion, it was decided by the council that the GST rate on mobile phones and specified parts, which presently attract 12%, shall now be at 18%. Shall I repeat that once more? It was decided to raise the GST rate on mobile phones and specified parts, presently which are attracting 12%, to be taxed at 18%. So that was one of the decisions taken. So coming back to the inversion related presentation which was made by the committee, for all other items where they could be inversion related, could be is well established, that was the presentation, and amounts of refund were also clearly sort of mentioned. So for all other items, if there is a need to calibrate the rates for removing inversion, it was decided that a future meeting, in one of the future meeting, we will take up the issues related to the other items which were presented, and an examination of that will happen later on.